Hi guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today we are heading to Takayama, which is part of the Gifu prefecture. This place is surrounded by beautiful mountains, so if you love immersing yourself like I do, you will absolutely love this place. We did so much in the few days we spent there and I can't wait to show you guys, so let's jump right in. So we took a Shinkansen to Takayama from Nagano, which was where we stayed previously. And as you can tell, there is such a beautiful scenery on the way there, especially with like the blankets of snow on the mountains. I could not stop taking photos. Once we arrived, we went straight to our hotel to drop off our luggage so we could explore the town. Even though it was super gloomy, it did not take away from the town's beauty. We walked roughly 15 minutes and made it to the famous street called San Machidori. They have so much traditional Japanese street food that you can try. I basically went all out and tried as many as I could, and my favorite was definitely the raw beef sashimi. They played it on a thin rice cracker, which was interesting, but it tasted so good. I just highly recommend it. Since it started snowing a little, we decided to find a cute cafe to cozy up in. I actually met my parents here because they were also traveling separately across Japan, so it was like a nice catch-up. This cafe had an authentic Japanese design and served Japanese sweets like mini taiyakis, which are like custard-filled like fish puffs. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really delicious. Here you can get like a set which comes with like warm matcha and also soft serve, so it was like a cold paired with hot and it was just so cozy. We then headed back to our hotel now to check in. This hotel is called the Fab Hotel in Takayama and it was $260 for 2 nights. It was super clean and modern, so I think it's perfect for traveling with a group of friends as it's really affordable. So now it's the next day. Last night's Wagyu barbecue dinner was just so greasy that I had a food coma and basically passed out in our hotel room. But as you can see, it's snowing super hard this morning, but that did not stop us from heading out. We have a really big schedule today, and first on our list is heading to a crafting center called Hida Takayama Crafts Experience Center, where you can do a bunch of cute crafting activities that are traditional to Takayama. As you can see, I got completely soaked in the snow as we were waiting for the bus, but I'm telling you, it was so worth it. As you can see, there is so much you can choose from. We decided on 2, stitching together a sarubobo, which means monkey baby, and it's the mascot of the Hida prefecture. You'll see it a lot everywhere, and apparently it helps protect and prevent sicknesses and accidents. You can see me here attempting to follow the instructions on sewing the sarubobo together, and I think there was an English guide as well for those who can't understand Japanese, which was super helpful. But it's like a cute little process where you can write a little message on the fabric and also just sew the little parts together. And you can also choose the different colors and designs of your monkey baby. Anyways, I highly recommend any of these activities as it's so memorable and fun, and the ladies that work there are just so friendly and will explain to you the history behind all the crafts, and plus it's just such a cute souvenir. We then moved on to the braided cords, which was our second pick, and it was a little more complicated. But for some of you who may have watched Kimi no Na wa, which is Your Name, the anime, this might look really familiar to you as it's the practice the grandma was doing in the movie. And this is because Your Name was actually based in the town Hida, which is where this is located, and I didn't know that until I was there. At the beginning, the staff will offer you a few different color palettes of threads to choose from, and I obviously chose the Your Name palette, which they apparently picked from, I don't know, the main colors of the film, I'm guessing. But yeah, there's a very specific pattern to follow. It can be complicated at first, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes really fast and easy. I'm actually editing this video a lot later than I actually filmed this, as you might be able to tell, but I've worn the braided cord around my ankle the whole time, and it's just never come off. I think it's like stuck on me, but like I love that. So after taking a break back in the town, we wanted to visit the Hida Limestone Cave, which is like an hour bus ride into the mountains, and this is when the chaos starts. It was really difficult to tell where to get off, and we completely missed our stop. We managed to get off at the next one, but each bus stop was really far apart from each other, and as you can see, it's literally on the road. So I was pretty much panicking at this point because it was around 5 o'clock and the Limestone Cave closes at 5:30. But the problem is there is another bus that you need to catch that takes you to the top of the mountain where the cave actually is. And because we were late to the last bus, we thought our only choice was to trek up the mountain. And I was literally losing hope because it was kind of dangerous and really slippery. I wore Ugg boots. I don't know why I did that. But I did, and the roads were like covered in ice. So yeah, it was really dangerous, and it was getting pretty dark as well. So I was freaking out, but really luckily there was another bus that was coming from behind us, and he picked us up and saved our lives. Basically, not really, but he drove us straight to the cave, and we made it just in time. Anyways, since we were the last ones there, it was fully empty and we got the whole place to ourselves. The cave was so much bigger than I thought, and since it was closing soon, we kind of had to rush through it, but the structure inside was just amazing. I could not believe it was natural and we were literally inside the mountain. Some parts are pretty tight and wet, so if you're claustrophobic, I probably won't recommend this, but if you're not, it's such a cool experience. And what was really interesting was that it was really warm in there. I guess it's not that amazing because I guess it's inside a closed area, but it was really warm, and we've been freezing outside in the snow for so long, so it was kind of warm and cozy in there. So just as you thought the experience was over, as you exit the limestone cave, you still actually need to take this tunnel down all the way to the bottom where you started. And the view is just so incredible and breathtaking. You can see all the large icicles that have formed and the forest that's just covered in snow. It's so beautiful. Overall, it was such an amazing experience and I highly recommend it. Maybe not last minute like we did, because that was just so stressful, especially because you also need to take a bus back into town and it comes like every hour or so, so if you miss that one you have to just wait in the freezing cold in the dark, which no one would want to do. We luckily made it back in time for dinner and I was basically frozen from head to toe, so we found a local ramen restaurant which hit the spot. We were so exhausted that by the time we got back to the hotel we just tucked into bed. It's the next day now and we are checked out early in the morning as we are heading to the town of Shirakawa. This town is somewhere I've been wanting to visit for such a long time, so I can't wait to show it to you guys, but that will be in my next vlog as I spend a whole day there. Even though it was a little chaotic, it was such an eventful and fun experience in Takayama, and I hope I've inspired some of you guys to go and visit too. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching and please like and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye!